Orion Vincent here from Celly Entertainment. I'm with Brandon Gill of the Surrey Eagles, facing off against the Alberni Bulldogs. First and foremost, how you feeling tonight, buddy?
Just really excited, ready to for puck drop, and hopefully it's a good one.
This is playoffs, game 2, I believe. You guys fell in the first one, 3-1. How are you guys going to go out there and establish dominance in this game and tie up the series?
Yeah, I think just sticking to our game. I think we feel we're the better team in this series, and we're going to continue to try and show that. Obviously, they're going to play tough over there, but if we stick to our game, I think we'll be good.
Well, I'm excited. I don't get to see much BCHL, so this is all new to me. I've never seen the Bulldogs. I'm a big fan of the Eagles. I've seen you guys a bunch. I'm a big fan of you, Gil. A couple quick fun questions before I let you go. When you're not in a playoff battle with another team, what's your favorite hobby or pastime?
Probably just getting outside with some of my buddies, some golf, tennis, whatever the case may be. That's enjoyable for myself.
Last question. I've already asked you who your favorite hockey player is, so I'm going to ask you, who's your favorite hockey player to watch on your team?
There's a few guys I could put in that answer. I'd probably say Miles Bergen. I think just the way he's able to control the game, and he's so skilled. It's fun to watch.
Awesome. Well, good luck out there tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Tice. Jets have a shot. Tip, and they score! Beautiful pass. Brandon with a shot. Gil, let's go. Score! Missed it. What a goal by Gil! Fogwell beats S and gets the go-ahead goal for the Eagles. Welcome back to Celly Entertainment. I'm your host, Orion Vincent, and tonight we got the Surrey Eagles facing off against the Alberni Valley Bulldogs. Live from South Surrey Arena in beautiful Surrey, British Columbia. This is the Friday Night Special. With me, not so classic, but still co-host, Aaron Green.
What's up, hockey fans? Welcome back to the show, and thank you for tuning in. If you've clicked on this video, do us a small favor before you watch it. Hit the subscribe button, smash that thumbs up, and let's get into it,
It's the Surrey Eagles right in front of our eyes, wearing those white jerseys with blue and green trim, and they have Fisher in between the pipes for them. And on the other end, right in front of our eyes, at this exact moment, it's the Alberni Valley Bulldogs wearing those red jerseys with white and black trim, and they have Win in between the pipes for them.
Hello, Win. Hello, Fisher.
This is the British Columbia Hockey League, the BCHL. It is playoffs. This is round 1, game 2, and I'm excited.
I'm right there with you, pal.
On that note, I want to take a quick second to apologize in advance if I mispronounce your name or call you the wrong number. I'm sorry. Furthermore, we are not affiliated with the BCHL in any way. We extend our biggest thanks to the league, though, and specifically the Eagles for allowing us to come here and do our thing with our own media.
Yeah, it's great. We like watching these games.
Oh, they're fantastic. That being said, let's get it underway. The Bulldogs are facing off against the Surrey Eagles. Green, I believe this is game 2. The Bulldogs are up 1-0. Here we go.
Oh!
There's a beautiful goal to start it off. Did you see that passing play to make that happen?
I sure did, pal. That was beautiful.
Bergen gets the first goal of the game right before we wrap up the intro, and that was an absolutely fantastic goal.
Dude, this is exactly how you want to start a game, man. Right off the hop, they're just aggressive, beautiful passing. Look at this, right to 27, picks it up, one-on-one, boom. Top shelf, baby.
A fantastic passing play. That was one of the cleanest passing plays that I've seen in a very long time. That's the kind of action you get in the BCHL, Green.
They knew what they were doing, man.
1-0, the Surrey Eagles over the Alberni Valley Bulldogs. Right off of the hop, they came out just striking down thunder against the Bulldogs.
It was beautiful.
They're trying to leash the Bulldogs up on their cage early, Green, and there's a big save by Win as the Bulldogs get away with it 2-1. Clausen stripped by Fangura. A little bit of a center ice collision, but everyone seems to be all right in that one, Green.
Helmet came up a little high there.
Just a bit, nothing too crazy.
Nope, nothing crazy.
As Epper Jesse feeds it over to 2-1. Rocha right over to Epper Jesse, and it looks like that one is offside. And a little bit of post-whistle scrumming going on.
There was a little scrum before the whistle, man. Neither one of them even played the puck.
Oh, they're scrumming hard, Green, and this is the action that we love to see here at the BCHL.
We love it.
You don't get to see a lot of this in minor, maybe a little bit as you go up in age in the U18 and U15, but the BCHL is great for scrums.
Almost a high stick there.
Back in the action, Evanhouse with that puck. Right out front has a shot just shy of the mark as the Bulldogs bring that puck over to the near side boards. Held in by Epper Jesse. 2-3, Elliott decided to leave it for the man on the far side, Kong. Elliott in a battle right now.
Man, the Eagles are putting a lot of pressure on the zone right now.
Evenhouse tried to feed it, but it's straight for that point on the shot, and that one was tipped by Evenhouse, who gets the second goal of the game for the Eagles, establishing a 2-0 lead.
What a shot from the point, and what a beautiful tip.
So fast, Green. I'm surprised that the camera caught that, but I mean, at Celly Entertainment, we're pretty good with the camera. Let's run it back. Brought to you by Celly Entertainment.
Dude, that was absolutely fantastic.
Look at this work. Number 15, Tremblay, was doing everything that he could, but it didn't work out. There's that shot for the point, and there's that fantastic tip you just seen in the corner of the screen by Evenhouse, slowed down in 4K, 60 frames per second, here on YouTube to make the Surrey Eagles up 2-0 over the Alberni Valley Bulldogs.
He's got to be happy about that one.
15 minutes left to go in the first period, and the Eagles have a 2-goal lead, Green.
Dude, they're just playing phenomenal right now.
Well, they got to be feeling the pressure. They're down 1-0 in this series. They don't want to go down 2-0 in this playoff series. I believe the Surrey Eagles, now this could be incorrect. I don't know much about the BCHL. I'm learning as I go. But I think the Eagles were placed 3rd, and the Alberni Valley Bulldogs were placed 6th.
Oh, okay.
If I'm correct. So the Eagles are the higher team in the standings.
Oh.
And a lot of action here, Green.
Dude, it's action-packed.
It is indeed.
I love it.
We got an Eagles player on the ground. Referee's arm is up. Looks like we're going to have a penalty on the play. It's going to be interference. Now, I don't know if we've seen this. Oh, I guess we did. Let's run it back.
I think it was right here in front of the net.
It
Bang.
was.
There
Oh,
it was.
yeah.
He didn't have the puck. I saw it when it happened.
Yeah, Kudrick threw that hit when he didn't have the puck. That's a clear-cut interference call, and it's going to put the Alberni Valley Bulldogs on the power play.
I think he had the puck initially. It was just a couple seconds too late on the hit.
Here you go, Alberni Valley Bulldogs in a battle right now. Picked up by Franku, but he tossed it up to Terpstra. Nice little draw pass. No one was there to collect that. And if you like this video so far, hit that like button. McAllister. Point to point. There's a shot. Nice save by Fisher, I think, and another one as some more scrumming ensues in front of the Eagles goaltender this time.
Really physical game between these two teams.
Well, I mean, it hasn't been a lot of big hits, but there's been a lot of scrums.
24 almost punched the ref in the face.
That was a close call, Green. Bulldogs after that puck. Number 9, Leonard. Leonard gets hit by Kim. Shakes the puck loose off of him as Rocha picks it up and fires it deep into the Bulldog zone and gives chase. Rocha with a nice hit on 2-7, McIsaac. Oh, man, that was a bad one by Rocha as we run it back here. Greeny didn't have that puck.
That should have been a penalty, man. That could have been boarded.
That could have been an interference as well. There was no puck there at all. He just kind of chucked a hit off and skated away. The Surrey Eagles got away with one right there. Fangura picks up the puck as he enters the Bulldog zone on the far side, making a couple moves. On the backhand, nice save by Wynn as he covers it up and gets the whistle.
Good hands coming in there, too.
Yeah, Fangura looks good. We've seen him in numerous games here, and every time I see him, I'm impressed by him. Bulldogs fire that puck out, but it's batted back down by the Eagles. Wynn decides to play it, looking for an opening, fires it over to the far side. Nice work by the Eagles to hold it in. Right to number 14, who has a shot and scores. Fazio gets his first goal of the game, and that makes it 3 unanswered goals for the Surrey Eagles.
What a quick shot by Fazio. Holy, didn't even breathe. He just whipped the shot off so fast.
Yeah, that was a laser beam, Green, just like this was Mission Impossible. She's going through with that laser beam right there, just cutting through the goaltender. Win.
That was nice.
A fantastic shot by Fazio. And, I mean, 3 unanswered goals, Green. The Surrey Eagles are looking pretty good right about now.
Yeah, they got a good gap here, man. Bulldogs need to do something here and close that up.
3-0 with 8 minutes left to go, and it's only the first period so far.
Wow.
Bulldogs right out front, and they couldn't connect. That was a good chance, but 2-1 Clausen couldn't get his stick on that puck. Puck batted back down to the Surrey Eagles zone. Going after it is 2-5, who shuffles it over to the far side, but it's intercepted by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs Richardson fires it back down to 2-1 Clausen, who's getting pinned up by an Eagle. Buckley tried to come in and help. Puck squirts free over to the far side. Bergen on the breakout. This kid's got wheels. Granted, that was a little dangerous.
That was a knee on knee.
I don't think that was knee. I think that was skate. And obviously, the Eagles didn't like that. There's some more of this scrumming going on, Green. And, I mean, there's a penalty on the play. You can see he's chasing him down. 2-7 did not like whatever Durham did there.
He's gone.
Well, he might just be telling him to get back to the bench, Green.
Could be. Could be.
We don't have mics on these referees or down at ice level, but we do have 4K 60 frames, so
we
let's
gonna-
run it back.
Yeah,
Brought to
let's.
you by Celly Entertainment.
Oh.
Oh, man.
He just got out of the way of a knee-on knee, man. He
So
picked
lucky.
his leg up. Yeah.
That could have been bad. And Buckley's going to have to go sit for that, and it looks like that's going to be the only penalty on that. So that's going to put the Eagles up on the power play here, Green. Back in the action, Evanhouse fires out puck, trying to get it to the point. Frank Hughes.
Slash.
And
There's
you
gonna
are
be a call.
absolutely correct. There is the whistle, and that is a slash.
Good call.
Good eye, Green, as we run it back. Sponsored by no one.
Gets him right there, man.
Yep.
Clear as day.
Well, we are sponsored, but we can't use these in these videos because they have their own sponsors. So
True
it's
that.
just brought to you by Celly Entertainment. We leave our sponsors out when we do BCHL games. Surrey Eagles on the near side. Kong coming in. Kong has a nice shot, a big save by Wynn.
Yeah, that was a huge save.
We haven't seen the goaltenders get tested a lot. There's just been a lot of battles back and forth, and there we go. Speak of the devil, Wynn faces back-to-back shots and comes up in the clutch for his team. Kong bats that puck out of the zone. Fangera picks it up. Decides to skate it into the zone.
That was almost offside.
Right to Gill. Gill has a shot right off of the crossbar.
Man,
The Eagles are flying, Green.
they got some snipers on this team, dude.
Nicholson was trying to find Wong, but that one was intercepted by Epper Jesse. He feeds it over to Fangura. Fangura right back to the D-men. Kong's going to take his time and set up. Right to Epper Jesse. Epper Jesse right over to Motow. Puck enters the zone. Karn has a nice little shot using the Bulldogs player as a screen, but Wynn got all of that.
That was a beautiful shot from the feet, man.
Karn won that face-off, throws it out front, and that's going to do it for the first period of play. 3-0. The Surrey Eagles over the Alberni Valley Bulldogs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we jump into the second period, do us a small favor before you do. Hit that subscribe button, smash that thumbs up. Let's get back into it, oh.
Back in the action, live here at the South Surrey Arena for the second period of play between the Alberni Valley Bulldogs and the Surrey Eagles. And, I mean, we got ourselves a game here, Green. The Eagles are looking good. Bulldogs have had a few chances. They need to definitely step it up if they want to close the gap a little bit. But, I mean, it's only the beginning of the second, so time will tell, Green.
Dude, it's not due to lack of performance, it's just the Eagles.
Oh, what a shot by
Wow.
number 27, Bergen. An absolute snipe, putting the Eagles up 4-0, and that is also their fourth unanswered goal.
And completely cutting me off.
Oh, Green, they're good at that.
Dude, they're phenomenal today, man.
They cut me off in the beginning of this game, and they just cut you off now. So let's run it back. Brought to you by Celly Entertainment. A nice pass. I think that might have been from Kong right to Bergen. Look, that one was actually tipped off of a stick of a player. Now, I don't know if that was the Eagles player who's celebrating right there, or if that was tipped off of a Bulldog. I wasn't ready for that, so I didn't get to analyze that.
Happened too quickly.
So fast. 4-0, the Eagles over the Bulldogs, and that's all we know, Green.
This is going to be a tough hill for them to climb.
And Green, I'm noticing nothing. It's all good. Back in the action, the Alberni Valley Bulldogs. Right over to 12. Terpstra. Terpstra out front. Still after that puck. Feeds it right back to the point. Has a shot. Nice save by Fisher.
I think the Bulldogs just got to be a little quick to getting the puck off because the Eagles seem to be all over them every time they go to get a shot off.
I think you're right. Speaking of the Eagles all over him is Bergen, who's got a couple points on the night so far. Tried to feed it to Anderson. Elliott picks it up, turns it around, has a shot, and Wynn makes a save. Nice save by Wynn. Face off, one all the way back down to the Eagle zone as Fisher plays it right over to Kong. Kong behind the net, sets up on the breakout. Nice dish over to Epper Jesse, who feeds it over to Motow. Oh, a little bit of a hit. Puck lines right back up on Motow's stick, and he throws another one. He's in a battle with Frost right now. Let's run this one back, Green.
Dude, he's throwing elbows, man. Look at this. Boom!
That was a little high. And something else happened right there. I think, oh man, he got hit right in the nuts, Green.
Ouch.
We missed that. We were watching that high elbow, but there's actually a nut shot right there that went undetected.
Those don't feel good.
They feel terrible. Back in the action.
Oh.
A giveaway by the Eagles as the Bulldogs dump that puck deep into the zone.
Something you don't see very often is giveaways in this league, right?
No, you don't. But we've seen a few here tonight, and there's a shot by Davis. Puck lines over on the near side. Bouncing up over to the Bulldogs. Richardson is in a battle right now as the Bulldogs trying to get it out of their zone. Oh, a little bit of a shove into his bench. You got to love that.
Dude, I love it. Scrum, boys.
Eagles
Scrum.
pick it right back up, but it's intercepted by McIsaac. McIsaac right over to Badger, has a shot and
There it
puts up
is.
front, and how did that not go in?
What?
Terpstra, I think I don't know if he hit a player, a post, or if the Fisher made a save. But I think if Fisher made a save, he probably would have run that back, Green.
I can't believe that didn't end up in the net.
I have no idea how. Bulldogs still with possession of that puck. Badger
Pass.
right over to Terpstra. Nice little drop to McIsaac. McIsaac throws it right out, and oh man, that one went off of the crossbar, and the Bulldogs have their chances, but they're not getting any luck from that puck.
Oh, what happened there, man? Did he mishandle the puck?
I don't know, Green, and if you don't know either, hit that subscribe button.
Man, the Bulldogs look so good there. They were moving the puck around beautifully.
They're definitely alive and well right now as the puck goes skipping across Fisher's crease over to the near side as Motow feeds it up, was trying to hit the streaking Eagles player, but it gets turned right back around from the Bulldogs as McIsaac throws it on net and Fisher gloves that. Haven't seen a lot of action from Fisher lately.
Fisher was alert there, man, to get that puck coming over top.
He hasn't had a ton of shots on him in this edited highlight reel,
He
Green.
is not.
It is also live, but it's also edited. I don't know how it happens.
We're
Living in the Matrix. Bulldogs right up front, and there you have it. Bishop gets the first goal of the game for the Alberni Bulldogs.
What a great sequence that was, man.
Fantastic sequence by the Bulldogs. They're going to celebrate with their team. And you know what we're going to do here at Celly Entertainment, Green?
Run it back.
We're going to run it back. Brought to you by Celly Entertainment. It all starts right there. Great job by the Bulldogs to show initiative.
Look at that. Boom!
Right out front. And Bishop just used the Bishop to knock out the pond, Green.
Dude, Bishop was in the perfect spot, right on that post, just waiting for that puck to come around to him.
Great job by the Bulldogs. They're officially on the board. 4-1, the Eagles over the Bulldogs with 8 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in the second period.
I mean, maybe this will be a kickstart for him.
You never know, Green, and that was a good job by Kim, who tried to power it 5-hole on the backhand. Didn't work out as Wynn held the fort down. Eagles got knocked off of the puck as the Bulldogs. Nice hit by the Eagles. Already made the pass, though, to McIsaac. McIsaac, I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was.
He gained the zone and then dropped it back.
He could have just backhanded it to his winger.
That was a tough one, Green, but you know what? It happens. McIsaac again threw it right back as Tremblay picks it up, gains the red, and dumps it on net. Fisher gloved it, decides to play it over to 2-4. Franku
whiffed on it.
And then he picked it up and he capitalized on it for an icing call, and there it is. They almost made me question that icing call. A little delay of the whistle. Leary feeds it over to Evanhouse. Evanhouse right by the blue. Eats a little bit of a hit, but still on that puck. Nice job by Bulldogs to fire it back into the Eagles zone, but the Eagles have possession now. 2-3, Elliott gains the zone. Elliott on the far side has a shot. Nice save by Wynn. Bulldogs trying to get that puck out of their zone. Again, it's held in by the Eagles. Tremblay fires it over to the far side. Davis right up to the neutral, and that one's tipped in by Bishop, the one and only goal scorer for the Bulldogs, as it's chipped into the Eagles zone.
Trying to get another one.
Evanhouse, who also has a goal on the night. Right over to Bergen. Battle on the near side right now. Eagles blind the throw right up front. There's a shot and a big save by Wynn. Eagles are moving the puck around very well.
Yeah, they look really good right now. They're back at it again. I mean, the Bulldogs are still looking good. Just the Eagles are kind of back all over them.
They're definitely dominating this game so far, and it's showing in the scoreboard, Green. Puck over on the near side. Anderson eats a hit right into the Bulldogs bench as Fangura chucks him down. Didn't want any of that.
Saw it coming, man. I was just waiting.
Franku gains his own. Feeds it right over to Gill. Gill right back to number 3, Staples. Staples tried to feed it back to Franku, but he was caught a little out of position, and they're going to lose possession of the zone. Nice slap pass. That one gets tipped into the Bulldog zone.
Going for a change.
McIsaac after it. Nice pressure by Gill. Gill on the forecheck. Nice work by Gill. You see what that forecheck pressure is doing? It's forcing them to having to make a play with that puck.
It's also forcing them to make mistakes.
That's exactly it. And that's going to do it for the second period of play. 4-1, the Eagles over the Bulldogs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for the last time, before you jump into the third period, if you have not yet, hit the subscribe button, smash that thumbs up, and let's get back into it.
Back in the action, live here at the South Surrey Arena for the third period of play between the Bulldogs and the Eagles. And I mean, it's a good one, Green, especially if you're an Eagles fan.
Yeah.
Elliott right over to Francoux. Francoux walks in, has a shot, and that one stopped by Wynn and Evanhouse. And it looks like Badger were about to go at it, but that got cut to an end real quick. Eagles, Epper Jesse. Feeds it right over to Kong. Kong taking his time, waiting for his teammates to move around. Decides to cut right up the middle. They gain the zone and lose it instantly. Just turn around, and there's a hit at center ice, Green.
I got to re-see this quickly.
Oh, man.
Dude, it was going clean and then didn't.
It didn't look that clean to me. Epper Jesse kind of came in, stopped, and led with that leg, kind of like a knee on knee.
No penalty on it, though.
I'm surprised.
Me too, a little bit. I mean, he did go for the actual hit. They just kind of missed each other, right? It wasn't an intentional, knee or anything.
Fair enough. And because it's playoffs and high-level hockey, they might decide to let it go, which they obviously did.
The ref probably saw the same perspective we saw, right?
Again, Green, we're used to doing a lot of minor, and they call a lot more in the minors. It's, again, we're getting used to this junior hockey. It's fairly new to us. So what we see as a penalty might not be a penalty for them.
True that.
Leary playing that puck behind the net. Gill feeds it right out front. And there's a huge shot by Fangaren and an even bigger save by Wynn.
What a perfect little pass, man. Didn't go too hard on it. Just dished it right out front for him.
Got the blocker on it. Fangura got shut down. He's been buzzing this game, Green.
Yeah, he's looking really good.
And there's another save by Wynn, who gets a glove on it, and a little more post-whistle scrumming.
I mean, Wynn's playing so good. Even though he's got 4 goals on him, man, he's made some huge saves.
He made some big saves, Green. Both teams are playing good right now. It's the Eagles who are leading, though, 4-1 on the scoreboard, and that's what matters. Bulldogs get that puck, trying to get it out. Going for a skate is Leonard. Leonard, that was offside. Yep. Number 17, Badger, just. And Green, it looks like we got some more rough stuff going on between Kong and a Bulldog.
You guys don't like each other.
These two teams, I mean, it's playoffs, Green. It's playoff hockey. It's going to happen.
It always gets a little more violent.
Yeah. The respect level kind of drops in playoffs, and you just go for it. Looks like they're both going to get penalties. That's going to be coincidental, so no one will be on the power play. 5-on-5 ensues. Terpstra carried that puck into the zone, but it's batted out by the Eagles. Still held in the zone. Elliott decided to skate backwards. Getting around McIsaac. Whoa, nice hit by McIsaac on Elliott. You see those two going at it a little bit, decide to let it go. Wong with that puck. Bergen's after him. Wong going for a skate in the neutral zone. Gains the zone. Trying to get the shot off, didn't work out. Eagles turn it around, number 14.
Holy.
Fazio right over to Caron. Caron right to Evanhouse. Evanhouse turns it right back, and man, oh man, what a great play. Great shot by Fazio, but Wynn shut him down, it looked like.
Man, the Eagles are so quick. They burst out of the zone together every time.
They really do, Green. Speaking of the zone, somehow that puck got back into the Bulldog zone.
Uh-oh.
It's Caron with it. Caron feeds it right up. There's a shot. Where's that puck, Green? There it is. McIsaac in a battle. Oh, man. Heiston just went for a heist. Big battle on the far side. Still going at it.
Dude, this is crazy.
Looks like an Eagles player lost his stick. Mattel got in the way of that shot, holding that puck in the zone still. Still digging at it.
Nobody could get control of the puck there. It was crazy.
Bulldogs finally got out of their zone, all the way back into the Eagles zone as Fisher plays it over to the far side. And if you like this video so far, hit that like button.
Even if you hate it, like it.
Hit that like button. Bulldogs can't get a hold of it. Rocha spins around and feeds it over to Fazio down low on the far side. Fazio trying to shake off. Tremblay gets taken down by Tremblay. That was a little bit of a slam.
I'm surprised it wasn't an interference call.
A little bit of a hold. Plays going to continue on those. Puck gets kicked out. Right to Rocha. Rocha uses the boards. Nice work. Gets it over to Kim. Kim right to number 4 in the backhand. Anderson gets robbed by Wynn. Bulldogs come in there to try and help out right there and get possession of that puck. Feeds it over to Badger. Badger fires it on net. Fisher decides to cover it up as a Bulldog comes barking in.
He's coming in fast. Smart play.
Face off won by the Eagles. Anderson feed it over to the far side. Bulldogs Chipper right back down. McIsaac after it. Getting pressured by Franku. Franku. Eagles on the near side. Anderson getting a couple cross checks to the back as a puck shoots out to the front of the net, and 2-4. Franku throws it on the empty net and scores. There you have it. The Eagles. I mean, that's probably the nail in the coffin in my eyes, Green.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely going to be the nail in the coffin.
5-1. I think the nail was already in the coffin at 4-1, but the empty net goal right here solidifies this, I would say, in my eyes.
I didn't even know the goalie was pulled, but I saw when he looked up, I knew that it was an empty net.
Well, open your eyes, Green. It's a wide rink. I knew the goalie was pulled. 5-1, the Eagles over the Bulldogs.
I don't think you did.
Green, you know what? You've got lit up online before when you said that, so maybe it's time to look at both sides of the rink before you say that.
No, I knew he was going to take an empty net shot.
Well, let's run this back anyways and see what happened. And oh, man, it's a little bit up high on Fangura. Nice little hit. It was a big hit, though. You got to appreciate that. We haven't seen a lot of big hits, just a lot of scrums in this game.
Oh, man.
And there's a little follow-through on that cross-check. Did the ref just put his arm up and then down?
Yeah, he was thinking about it.
Oh, actually, I think that was a linesman. Never mind. Eagles coughed it up. Number 14. Roskowski feeds it up to 2-3. Richardson right to 22. Blaze, who has a shot, and Fisher makes a save. Fisher wants nothing to do with the scrum and is exiting the zone as he should, Green. The goaltender is your most important player. And speaking of scrumming, that is exactly what is going on here. And whoa, Green, it looks like look at the near side of the screen, the very left. It looks like the referee might have tripped and taken down LeBurn as he was going down. Let's run this back and see if we can get a closer look.
Manhandled by the referee.
Sorry, there's LeBrun.
Oh, he got him in the foot.
I think he tripped on his skates, and the ref didn't actually fall, but he took him down on his trip. That was good.
It's been a great game.
It's been fantastic, Green. Back in the action we go, and there's a shot on the near side, and the Bulldogs. Bishop wired one. Fisher made that save. Bulldogs trying to collect that puck. They're still not giving up, and you got to admire that, Green. Being down 5-1, still applying pressure, giving it the maul. That's what hockey's all about.
They're playing hard.
I love that.
Maybe they think they still have a chance.
Espinel right over to 22. Blaze right back to Buckley. Buckley has a shot just wide, shy of the mark. And that's going to do it. 5-1, the Surrey Eagles have taken the victory over the Alberni Valley Bulldogs to tie up the playoff series 1-1.
That was a great win for the Surrey Eagles.
They needed that one, Green. They didn't want to go down 2-0. They just tied things up. Let's have a look at the play of the game, brought to you by Celly Entertainment, and it's going to be this one in the beginning of the game. We got cut off then, but now we can appreciate it. Look at this passing play by the Eagles, Green. It doesn't get much better than that, and Bergen finishes it off. One of the prettiest goals I think I've ever seen.
Dude, that was nasty.
Here at Celly Entertainment anyways. That was a Celly Entertainment play of the game. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you to the Surrey Eagles, the team, the parents, the players, the media for allowing us to do this. Thank you to the Bulldogs, the league. Let's go interview the MVP of the Surrey Eagles.
See you guys later.
Orion Vincent here from Celly Entertainment. I'm with Fisher, the goaltender of the Surrey Eagles. First and foremost, Fisher, what a victory. How you feeling after that big win?
Yeah, I feel electric. That was, first of very many, I hope. Or I know for sure, first of many. So it feels great, but, you have to have a short memory and just get ready for the next game.
Well, you guys are now officially tied in the series 1-1. How are you guys going to go back to their home turf and clinch up another 2 dubs?
Well, I know what Gomer, our coach, is going to say. It's going to be nothing changes. And same thing for me, nothing changes. You go, sometimes you try to force things, and I hate that. You can't force anything. Even yesterday, I thought we played really well. Their goalie played really, really good, and just can't force anything. Can't get into the tussles either. You can't take. They want it. That's Port Alberni. That's their game. They love to get into it, and I like it too. But as a goalie, it could be distracting sometimes. So I try not to do it. Get in too much.
Wise words, well spoken. I love that, Fisher. Well, I hope you guys go out there and get the dub. Being from Delta and Surrey my whole life, I'm rooting for you guys. Couple quick fun questions before I let you go. Yeah. When you're not playing playoff games, what's your favorite hobby or pastime?
Ooh, honestly, I love. I have so many hobbies. I have so many things. I would say.
Let's be your favorite.
My favorite.
Right now, just spending time outdoors. I love being in the sun. I love hiking. I live in North Van, so there's a lot of nature around, like right in my backyard, and I just love being out there. And talking about Delta, I have my Delta Hockey Academy. I played for Delta Hockey Academy, so
Awesome,
yeah.
man. That's wicked. And yeah, North Van, Mount Seymour was my home mountain growing up. I spent a lot of my life there. Last question before I let you go. Who's your favorite hockey player of all time?
Man, I'm going to have to go Marc-Andre Fleury. I just love his play style, and I love how much fun he has out there. Like, no matter what, it's always fun. And that's, like, what I try to have in my game. Not too serious. Like, I love being energetic and, being focused, but I love smiling and having fun because really at the end of the day, it's a game, right?
That's awesome, man. I absolutely love that. Hey, awesome game, and good luck in the future.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thank you. This is great.